Hello and welcome to a stream. This is my first stream on YouTube this time that I've tried, so please forgive me if anything goes awry. Just giving it a try here. Gonna play some COD. Hopefully it goes well. And happy Turkey Day. I guess things are probably kind of settling down for the evening after a good meal, probably, and maybe you'll tune in. So here we go into some Surgeons, I think. Gonna try. Yeah, I was on earlier, and it seemed to go fairly well. I was streaming to Twitch though, and to be honest, I have not tried like multicasting before. In fact, I'm noticing I have a bit of an issue with the resolution right now. I need to solve. Get going quite a bit. Yeah, that's interesting. Alright, well, I guess I'm learning something new. Alright, well, looks like we're about to get into a game. Should be pretty fun. And I have a feeling YouTube quality of stream is going to be better than Twitch, to be honest. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm not supposed to say anything about that. But yeah, it does seem like the bit rate is higher on YouTube. I think that's just plain fact, so I don't think that's an issue that I'll get in trouble for.
Use this time for some target practice. Real things coming
Alright, bro. Oh, had a little bit of a run there.
Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
I am hoping to do multi-platform streaming, if possible. I know that limits the way that one can monetize if they're able to get to that level.
Survive the time and secure redeployment.
I feel like building up an audience a bit might be nice. YouTube might be better for that. But I do like a lot of stuff about Twitch, so there's that as well. I will. feel like I am prime pickings right here. Of being a kill. Pretty good gun, though.
Switching mags.
Have that, I think. Spawned. I guess this is resurgence, so I've got chance to respawn. That little raid walking around. There we go. Getting very good shots there.
You're losing ground. Moving. Enemy precision airstrike. Find cover.
Oof. Nice. Alright. Grab that. Pretty good sniper spot, huh? Up here, I'm pretty sure.
You've got a loadout drop inbound. You made the top 25. Well done. Loading new mag.
You know what I mean? I think I want to rotate out of this area, kind of. Yes. I've been getting really lucky with gear on this particular run. Dang. Yeah, wow.
Gas is closing in.
Oh yeah, throwing knife. I need to start using that. Let's see if I can get good with it. goes on here? I'm just gonna.
Very unfortunate, huh?
Fire sale is active. Buy station prices are adjusted. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Enemy mine, front!
Resurgence is about to
Spotted
end.
enemy
Make
spring
it
mine.
count. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV is online. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy advanced UAV is active. Precision airstrike available. Enemy dropping into the AO. You've got gas moving in.
Let's get to
Time
work.
for vengeance. You're redeploying. Fire sales
Guess
over.
the
Adjusting
boat's
price.
pretty good. That here as well. I like it.
Resurgence has been deactivated. This is the end game.
I have camped here before and it's worked pretty well, to be honest. Much as camping kind of sucks in terms of epicness. Really want more plate. That's the biggest reason I want to spawn.
LDBR awaiting target
Alright,
data.
yeah, I think I'm good to stay for a bit.
Gas is moving. You're in the top 10. Keep knocking them down.
Will do. Street. Do chest spawned that time, I don't know why, but and wow, am I getting lucky.
Supply crates have been restocked. Load up. You're in the top 5. Bring home the win.
I don't know why I grabbed that actually. I have a knife. Burn knife. That's good.
Gas is in.
Probably done.
Only 5 remain. You were close.
Wheels.
Freeze is only a mindset. Shake it off and keep pushing.
Was a good starter. But so get out of this one. We go into a regular BR. There we go. All right. Yeah, I was watching a bit of the last stream just a little bit ago, and I do see what happened with the score on one of the last BR games. When the jailbreak triggered, it bumped up the amount of players in the game, which I guess counts towards the score. I didn't realize that. That does somewhat make sense anyway. So yeah, I got as high as 5th and then dropped back down to 11th because there was quite a few people left after the jailbreak, so that's what happened there. And then I was also watching the timing of the daily challenges. Apparently I missed the thing up here that shows the amount of time left. For whatever reason, I thought it showed more, but I guess it said like 5 minutes left, so that's why it cycled. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, hopefully it all makes sense and is going at least decently for my play and possibly some entertainment as well. I think we got a game going. I'm a little curious about the CPU usage once this really gets going. It did feel like there was a little bit of lag as I was playing the last time. Just yeah, like didn't feel as responsive as it normally does, at least with Twitch only streaming. So might be that since it is going at a higher bit rate, requires a little bit more horsepower.
Check weapons and gear. The holding for deployment.
Loading new max.
I just got out of the in and out.
Enemy soldier incoming. All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
All right. Yeah, at least for me, I had good turkey sandwich today. I didn't do a big meal for myself,
Battle Royale.
as fun as that would be. But just with me solo right now, it's, I don't know, it's a lot of work for something like that. From my perspective, I do like a good meal, but if I'm going to put that kind of time into something, usually I like to share it with somebody. Jeez, where I'm going is like active people.
Primary objective is to eliminate all targets.
There's somebody here. Maybe. That's a I don't know, sometimes I like to grab gun with just by default with a bigger magazine right there. I prefer that personally. Now this is a pretty dangerous spot up here. Just because there's the shop. Although, actually, this is solo, so shop is probably less dangerous. A lot less dangerous than Team VR games. This might actually be not a bad spot to hang around a little bit. Just my own personal opinion. Closing the doors behind you a little bit can help, especially if you're trying to keep a low profile. People will tend to go into buildings and they see the door shut and they'll think like, oh, there probably isn't anybody there because it hasn't been gone through. But in reality, you're there and you might get a little bit of a surprise upper hand by closing all the doors like that. It just depends. Like, obviously that doesn't work every time, but I like it. This one, the doors are open. There could be somebody in here. Although I can hear, you know, the loot box kind of making its noise, so, you know, you can make judgments that way too, I guess. Somewhat. Indeed. Get out of here. He is here. Thanks for all the gear, guys. No, that's a bit harsh, but it's kind of convenient to just wait for them to duke it out and then jump in after. It's cool. Alright, I don't think I've been through this building too many times. I don't really know layout too much. I know the roof of this building pretty well, I feel like. But yeah, going on. Not much gear. Is kind of main thing for me at this time. It feels like a good building to hide in since it's like such a labyrinth sort of place. It's making me need to camp here. But I think I feel like doing that, to be honest. Like, yes, it's strategic to camp sometimes, but I don't know. I guess there's a balance between that and running around and seeing what you can do.
Loadout drop headed your way. Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
Okay. Yeah, this is an okay spot to chill out for a little bit. Yes, actually, I did want to take a look at the arena thing, Coliseum. Get over there, see it all. Kind of cool. Just to take a look. I just feel like I have like a decent run right now. I guess that's why I was thinking it, and I'm close to it, so
Gas is moving.
pretty good. Still feels like a super death trap. And there's a super long run out to it. Gosh dang. Alright, here we go. Yep, that was sketchy as heck. Alright, interesting. Alright. Ah, this is kind of neat. I guess this is the same sort of environment as in there's Black Ops 6, I guess.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Oh wow. I'm not a sniper guy, that's the whiffed it so hard on the initially, my goodness. Alright.
Last chance. Fight to earn redeployment. Fight started.
Oh, those motherfuckers.
I think
Success means redeployment. Failure
maybe a
means
chance here.
elimination.
We will see.
Enemy eliminated. Prepare for redeployment.
Alright.
Back in the AO.
Yeah. That Coliseum is cool. I just don't feel like going back there after not doing so well. It feels too dangerous for me to taste right now. Curious what this is.
Gas is inbound.
UAV available for tasking.
Damn. For right now. And I heard it again. The audio changed. Feels quite a bit more immersive now.
We lost that one, but we'll get a W next time.
Changing mag.
Seemed like he was just waiting for me. That was ridiculous. So, see if we can get into another one. Actually, real quick, before do any extra, I'm just gonna check Twitch real quick. Just because, to be honest, I can't tell if the multicasting is actually working right now. It looks like it is not. So that means this stream is all YouTube right now. That's fine. I still want to try the multi-stream or multicast stream. And happy Turkey Day. It's pretty early. All right. Go up another match. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out. Need to do a little bit more reading and so forth to try to figure out how to do the multicast. Because I think it'd be fun. Like, I could potentially reach out to a greater audience and actually get a few viewers going that are a little more consistent. Obviously, it's still going to be work on my end, but certainly be good fun to engage with community members and so forth, and just chat with folks, see what's up, and yeah, kind of cool. One thing I keep hoping that they'll do for COD, and I don't know if this will be possible for Warzone, is up the tick rate or bullet impact calculations. Out of, I think, almost all the shooters, it's like one of the slowest tick rates of almost any of the games. I think it's like every shot is calculated at, I think, like 12 or 15 frames per second, and yet all of the players are playing at like 60 or even maybe higher, like 120 frames per second or hertz. And I kind of wish they would improve that a little bit. I know that it's probably difficult to get some of the hosting expensive and an ongoing cost they have to think about, but that would be kind of a cool thing. As it is, still a fun game, but I also not sure I would call it like super exacting is a good word to use in that case, or phrase. Just I guess by contrast, though, if you look at Counter-Strike, I think it is a 60 hertz tick rate. So all the bullets are calculated at 60 frames a second. Then I think Valorant is one of the highest ones. I think it might even be 120 tick rate. And I think Counter-Strike might have been changed to 120 recently, but hadn't been before. So yeah, I feel like if you're really trying to get like super sweaty and competitive
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch
and
the
want to
skies.
know
We're heading to the
absolutely
war
there's
zone.
no
Get geared up. Stand by.
um, latency issues that could affect the score a little bit, those might be better games. Although this game, I do like the gameplay a bit more, so there's that as well. I
Enemy
think some of
soldier
the
incoming.
stealth
Playtime's over.
mechanics and
Stand by for
audio
deployment to the
in
war zone.
Counter-Strike is amazing, though. Like, they kind of have that part of things on lockdown as far as some of the quality of it is pretty impressive.
Battle Royale. We've got gas closing in fast. Double time it to the safe
I'm
zone.
gonna go over this way. I'm almost positive I haven't gone over here during one of the streams so far, so it'd be an interesting area to check out. Like a old aircraft
You're clear to
graveyard.
engage all hostiles.
And one of the reasons I didn't go over here before is it's like sketchy as all heck, it feels like, so hopefully this will go well. Yeah, I'll grab the bullet. I'm gonna the edge here. I'm not too exposed. That's pretty good range, actually. Okay. Out if I can. Yeah, I think that was successful. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of anybody here, which is surprising.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Be advised, an enemy squad is tracking your location.
In that case, this is a pretty decent building to just hide out in. I may do that. 'Cause I don't feel like dying right away.
You're losing ground. Move it.
Yep. Nobody coming so far. Yeah, this is a long bounty. I guess it might last this long usually, but
Incoming flashbang!
Contract failed. Stand down.
that was
Gulag
brutal.
is your last chance. Fight to earn redeployment.
Well, now I know the flashbang thing works. Like the turns the screen dark
Here we go.
according to my settings instead of
Be ready. You're
bright.
next.
I feel like that's pretty jarring sometimes. Like just like oof, like super bright white in the full screen at you. So I
Success
turned that
means
off.
redeployment. Failure means elimination.
Under fire! Switching mag!
Valiant
That was a good
effort.
fight.
Keep your head up and return to base for debrief.
It was pretty difficult skin to see easily.
Gave it a solid try. Time to head back to base.
It just seemed really slender. Yeah, not the best run, but not a good run at all, actually, now that I'm looking at it. So, we'll get out of here. Kind of wondering if I should try another, like try restarting the stream so I can get Twitch working as well. Kind of difficult getting everything working all at once, so it's just like perfect when you start, of course. So yeah, just trying what I can to get it going so it's like somewhat smooth. But obviously there's some challenges here and there. Also, please let me know if there's any fluidity issues or anything like that. I'd be curious about that as well. If it's feeling choppy or anything, I'd like to know about that. One thing I've been thinking is that I need to rearrange my PC setup a little bit and maybe hook up a different monitor just for COD, because like running the game at 4K, it's not as responsive always, and yeah, I'm wondering if maybe if I'm like right now I'm running it at 4K and then it's scaled down and then streamed at 1080. I'm wondering if I run the game at 1080 and stream at 1080, if that will make everything feel a lot snappier. That would be kind of cool. Have like a really good responsive, or like, yeah, really high frame rate, a very responsive looking stream. Also interesting, the bit rate seems to be changing as it's going. I guess it's some type of variable bit rate. It's definitely different from Twitch, I believe. So if anybody has any fun, lighthearted stories about Thanksgiving, past or present, be fun to hear about. Yeah. I know there's been a few Thanksgivings where funny smaller things have happened. One time somebody dumped, like a younger family member of mine dumped salt onto, I think it was their turkey. It just like poured straight out of the shaker onto the onto the turkey, and another person from the family was like, "Are you really wanting to eat that?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, it'll be fine." And they tried to eat it, and it was like unedible completely. So yeah, I don't know. Funny little stuff like that seems to crop up here and there.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Check if the air is wet. Deploy shortly.
Dang. A shotgun to the back a couple of times would take somebody out.
All stations, green light. We're deploying to the war zone.
Switch it.
Alright.
Battle Royale. Be advised, gas is closing in. Safe zone. Enemies dropping into the AO. Targets are up. Go take them down.
Curious where. Oh, there's.
Pussy, you're lucky only.
Oh, that's the risk that I took by jumping into that. Now I have to find state very rapidly. Good.
Under fire! Reloading.
They kind of chased me down a bit. Christ. I think a lot of people have played this a bit now, so it's kind of unusual to have somebody like really try to hunt you down really hard. I guess that wasn't too crazy, but a little unusual.
UAV standing by.
And if I do,
Gas is closing in.
alright, and yep, the audio just changed again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I can figure out that audio issue. It might be drivers, not too sure, but feels like after I play for maybe half an hour or so, audio suddenly gets way better. It's like suddenly the stereo effect like opens up quite a bit and feels like twice as immersive somehow. Yeah. That was a good size, but funny. Alright. That is alright, time to move inward. Yes. This might be a good spot to chill out for a few moments. Yeah. Find some water. Ah. This has the drone magazine on it. Little capacity. Oh yeah. Starting to close in over there. All the time, if you watch the gas line coming in,
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
sometimes you can see like there's kind of like running along with the line.
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Anyway, it can be a good time to catch people out off guard. If you want to, anyway. Kind of looking, but could be an opportunity there. Gosh.
You're being tracked by an enemy squad. Evade and survive.
Great. This might be a time where it is smart to move inward with the gas. Maybe. I'm so far away from spot where the gas is, the circle, sorry, that I'm not sure if it's really a good idea or not.
Gas is inbound.
Alright. I think I might try it. Actually, no. I want to save the UAV, but dang. Really good timing to use it.
Contract was compromised. Stand down.
That was a pretty,
Success means redeployment. Failure means elimination.
accurate looking shot to the face. The head, rather.
Target down. Stand by for redeployment.
Alright.
You earned it.
Let's get to work.
Not too bad. Alright, so looks like the circle's closing in this direction. I think I might even go to the airport. That's like the most dangerous places. Partly because I think there's some pretty good gear here. And closer to the center of the circle, there's not very good gear. I think picking up a few things here and then heading in that general direction will work out better. Sniper spot. Had really good luck going to the garage here.
Care package available for delivery.
I think there might even be a couple of
Gas is
orange
moving
chests
in.
here at the
New
garage,
safe zone
so
located.
let me try that.
Taking fire!
Christmas.
I'm hit! Thermo incoming!
My goodness.
They hit us hard that time. Dust yourself off, regroup, and get back out there.
Change max.
I don't know if that was the same guy, but
You're losing ground. Move it.
alright. That was better. Good amount of kills. As for my personal performance, that's pretty decent. Yeah. About this. Wondering. I think I might stop for right now. And if I'm able to figure out some of the Twitch stuff, I may get back on. I'm not 100% sure, so if not, please enjoy the rest of this Thursday and for the holiday. And farewell. I will see you all later, very possibly. So